So you did press record. And y'all just follow my lead, you know what I'm saying? Y'all rocking with the best, you know what I'm saying? Just follow my lead, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Because last night, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, it got wild last night, y'all. It is a miracle that your boy's in the building today, but it's about business. Gotta handle business. I don't care what I do on the weekend. I'm gonna make sure to get up and business get taken care of first, you know what I mean? So we here. And I got some good gentlemen in the building, you know what I mean? We got a lot to talk about. Oh, yeah. You understand? A whole lot of talk. Yeah. And I got these gentlemen with me for a good hour. We're going to talk for a good hour. It's going to go quick.
All right.
But good hour with, with us. You know what I mean?
It's conversation.
Yeah. And that's what I like, Pops. Yeah, conversation. This ain't no podcast. It is I-70. Yeah. But it is a conversation. And that's how I like it to feel. Like a conversation more than anything else. So, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all for checking in, man. But look, without further ado, man, let's do this. Welcome back to the I-70 podcast. It is your boy, Jonathan Little, a.k.a. St. Louis Slim, a.k.a. Arsenio Hall nephew. Yeah, it ain't really my uncle, but you know what I'm saying? We kind of in the same field, you know what I'm saying? Hall, I was watching some old tape from back in the day. But y'all get what I'm talking about. Listen, today, we got some special guests in the building. You know what I mean? And backstory, I met Rashad, this gentleman to my immediate right. I met him at the boxing event.
Yep.
We did Under the Bridge.
Under the Bridge.
I walked up, I seen him standing over there. They had their table set up. I walked over to him and introduced myself like I always do. You know what I mean? So without further ado, let me introduce my guests. We got Mike and Rashad Tucker in the building. You know what I mean? Can I get my hand clap? Mark, you always late on my hand claps, bro. And I believe you're doing it deliberately, bro. Eastside, I have a talk with this gentleman, bro. Claps don't be coming in. You're a dirty dog. You know what I mean? You're a dirty dog. But and these gentlemen are the owners and operators of 9 Rounds Downtown KC Kickboxing. You know what I mean?
Sir,
Did I get it correct?
Absolutely.
Did I get it correct? Yeah, in the building. Get in the building. This is good. You know what I mean? I knew I was going to have them on. We got it together, and now we're here. So listen, this is what I want to do. Recently, Rashad, you were just on KC TV.
Yep.
At BXKC, discussing the gym. How was that experience? Just talk to me about that experience and how that went.
It was amazing. A great opportunity to be in front of TV and in front of the audience to be able to share what we do and who we are, and things like that, and basically talk about why we different.
Yeah. Oh, we're gonna get into that today.
Absolutely.
It's in my notes.
Yep.
I got a whole little block just for difference. You know what I mean? The whole little block. Now, Pops, real quick. I'm a history buff, okay? Yeah. I love history. This is what I do. So anytime I get to talk history, I enjoy it. Okay. You know what I mean? And you were a pro boxer at one point in time in your life.
Yeah.
Okay, and one thing I want to ask you is just take us down memory lane of boxing in that era. Like just, because I want to say it was the golden era of boxing, if you will. You got to see the Four Kings, Duran, Sugar Ray. You got to see all that. Just talk about that era of boxing when you was coming up.
Oh, man, that was a hell of an era.
Yeah.
Them boys wouldn't hide nothing.
Yeah.
They wouldn't hide one thing. They coming.
Yeah.
When you the training, they didn't step away from it.
Right.
It was because a lot of people, they look and they wonder, how them boys, make that money like that.
Yeah.
For that purse at the end, is because they put in the work.
Right.
A lot of people always want to stand and get that gift, but they didn't earn it.
There you go. That's right.
A lot of people want to take it right now instead of take it at the end.
Right.
Back in the day, them boys, they earned it. They when they came in that ring, man, they was in shape.
Yeah.
They fought them 10 rounds. Cause back then you looking at 10 to 12 rounds.
Brutal rounds.
Yeah, brutal rounds.
Brutal rounds.
It was that. It wasn't no we're gonna get in here for a little bit.
Yeah.
Then get out. No. It was from beginning to end.
And just how was the community, specifically the black community at that time when boxing was still at its apex as far as in the community? Because we don't see it as much as we used to.
Mm-hmm. Well, the reason why is because, back then, we was outside ripping and running.
That's right, Pop. Tell
You
him,
know what
Pops.
I'm saying?
Tell him, Pops.
We was out there playing football, throwing rocks, playing hide and seek. We was doing all that. Like now, you don't see that.
Oh, no, you don't see it at all.
You go down the blocks, you don't see nobody outside.
Nobody, Pops. That's a fact.
Yeah, so really, we was giving that training to ourselves,
Right.
Because we was versatile, so then that would made us more of an athlete,
Right. That's right.
But like now, playing in video games, I ain't doing nothing for no athlete.
Not
You
at
know
all.
what I'm saying? But back then, like I stated, we were outside, we was jumping fences, we was, that's how you had so many athletes back then. Like now, it's hard to pull a football team together.
Them kids want to get online today.
Yeah.
They
Now,
want to play no football.
Yeah. Now it ain't. Now you look at it, it ain't no cuts.
No,
Yeah, you just. Yeah, you made it. Come on.
We ain't got no kids. Come on,
Yeah,
please.
yeah,
Please,
yeah.
come
Come
on,
on,
team.
yeah,
Please.
come on.
No, that's a good point. I don't see so many kids getting cut no more. That is
Right,
a valid point.
yeah.
That's a valid point. That's a valid point.
Oh yeah.
Now, Rashad, man, I want to get to you, with the gym. You know what I mean? Because, first and foremost, being a young black man, I'm proud to see what you accomplishing, you and your father and the team, everybody, the whole team over at the gym. I want to tell you personally, I'm proud of you. You know what I mean? I aspire to do, not exactly what you're doing, but in an entrepreneurial space, do what you're doing. So I want to tell you that, but where did the idea come from? Like, I would take me back to the idea when it came and you was like, okay, I'm gonna do that.
I mean, just kind of going back, man, always being an athlete.
Right, that's right.
Growing up in the gym, young, with pops, seeing the grind, seeing the grit, learn what it takes to do hard work, learn what hard work is, and just really to have camaraderie with people, meet people, meet the teams and stuff like that, from playing different sports.
Yeah.
So growing up playing football, playing basketball, AAU, high school, college, and things like that. Done so many different workouts.
Right. Okay.
Man, done so many different workouts. I mean, we talking from, football workouts to boxing workouts to basketball tryouts. I mean, we talking to CrossFit. I mean, we talking a lot of different things, but really didn't find nothing that really stuck with me.
Okay.
And, met my girlfriend. She's my wife at the time, wife here now. And, she said, hey, come work out with me at this place called Nine Round.
Okay, now this is good. That's what I'm talking about. I'm a woman, man. This is BS. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Nine Round, what is that? I don't know what that is. She said, yeah, it's this boxing workout. I said, okay, cool. I love boxing. My dad was a boxer. I was been in the gym. Let me come check it out. So went to go check it out. Did my first time workout. First time workout was free. Signed up immediately. Loved it. Wanted to go back and do more of it.
Right.
Next thing you know, I signed up for 6 months.
Okay.
Next thing you know, I'm there for 2 years. So we talking about me doing this 9-round workout for 2 years and, fell in love with it. I was motivated going in, and then it became a habit to where I had to do it every day.
Okay.
Because I felt like if I didn't do it, it was something missing, so it became a habit of doing it. So next steps is, how did I open up my own?
Okay. Right.
The lady there, she was selling it. She was selling her franchise.
Okay.
Selling her gym. And I'm like, well, hey, why are you selling it? What's wrong? I'm just looking to do something different.
Okay.
So my mind got the ticking to where I don't want to leave this place.
Right.
And next thing you know, I said, okay, let me venture off and think about maybe buying one. And got to talking with her, but things didn't go quite as well as I wanted. Right. And because it wasn't the timing for it. So then got into it and found a space and went through the training and opened up my own downtown Kansas City.
My man.
So it's not like I just overnight said, hey, I want to do this.
Right.
This has been going on for years and years and years of dedication, of having a vision, but really putting something in place to something that I love to do, and I can help motivate other people to come in and have that experience like I did and see results mentally and then also physically. So that's kind of how the whole background of how it started. not just overnight.
Yeah.
But it takes time, patience, and dedication and hard work.
And that's why I like that. That's why I love what you just said, and I always try to ask each guest that because I want people to know that it wasn't overnight.
Right.
What you was alluding to earlier, Pop.
Yeah.
You had to work for it.
Yeah.
To get it on the back end.
Right.
It wasn't a instant gratification. It wasn't an overnight thing because people see y'all facility and think, oh, that's wonderful. I could just do that. Nah, take a little molding first before you could do what y'all do. So
that's the key. And you said it right, man, because, a lot of people, you said it too, a lot of people, they see the prize.
Right.
And they want to take the shortcuts to get where that trophy is.
Right.
But they don't know about the sleepless nights. They don't know about the sweat, tears, and blood of what it took to really, be a champion in life, be a champion as an entrepreneur, be a champion as a person, be a champion for the people. So it goes back to just having that vision and following through with it. And being a warrior.
There you go. Now. That's the type of conversation I like to have. Warrior.
Being a warrior, and what's a warrior? A warrior is, hey, I'm here today, damn it, and I'm gonna be here tomorrow too. You in it every single day.
Man, Mike, you can have me go work out, bro. Rashad, you can have me go work out, bro.
I'm telling you, man, come on. And I guarantee you, anybody that walks through our door with our team, they will feel the passion, they'll feel the love, they'll feel the the gratitude of wanting to get better and the gratitude of just showing up.
Right.
That's the hardest part of what we tell people is all you have to do is show up and we got you from there. Because these days it's hard for people, man. It's hard for people mentally, physically, and they don't know what to do.
Yeah.
So we provide a good program in place to help them even outside of the gym, whatever it may be. We network with so many different people. And things like that too. So I mean, hey, we met you, man, through boxing.
This is a fact.
And now now we here.
Look at that. Look how God work. I promise y'all, I seen this gym, and you know how it be. Like I'm always the individual. If I'm in the room with you, I come speak like it ain't never been a big thing. You know what I mean? For me, you know what I mean? And I just know that that's what's needed out here. You know what I mean? Because like you said, we met at this event. And look at us now, you know what I mean? And it's a beautiful thing, what's going on. And Pops, one thing I want to ask you, the mental aspect of training. Like just give me, and I'm gonna ask you the same thing, Rashad.
Yep.
Give me mentally, what does training do for you mentally?
Mentally.
I know it's a big one, Pops, because that's what it's all about.
Yeah, it is, man. Well, you try to, I don't know how they say, dot the dots, cross the T's.
Dot the I's, cross the T. Ain't that?
Yeah. You try to go through this list, just like what you got right there on that table. You try to go through that list over and over again to make sure everything is right. Preparing for that one day.
Okay,
Yeah.
Pops. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
Man,
I like that.
But after you go through that list that morning, because as boxers, you know what I'm saying, you gotta get up early.
Right.
You can't lay in the bed till 12 and then think about you gonna go on and go through this list here. No,
It's too late.
Yeah,
They half past gone.
it's over.
Yeah, they about gone. Yeah, you gotta start out early, and that's with everything.
Right.
You gotta start out early. So when you go through that, when you get up at the right time on that list and go through that list that day, and you made it through that list, they're your confidence.
Say that, Pop.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
They're your confidence right there.
That's right.
And if you keep doing that day in and day out to the day of that fight, that's a lot of confidence right there.
That.
See what I'm saying?
They give you that confidence to walk in that ring.
Oh
huh?
yeah, give you that confidence.
Because I guess that's the only way you can walk down and go get in that ring. You ain't got no confidence. You find yourself getting hurt in that ring.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh man, that.
So that's what, and I'm glad you said that, Pops, because that was profound. You know what I mean? Just that daily checklist, and that prepares you for when that moment comes. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
And then Rashad, let me flip it to you now. Just mentally, training. What does it do mentally, even as for yourself or for clients of yours? What have you seen over the years that training does for your mental stability?
I mean, for me personally, I think it does more teaching of consistency. Consistency in basically everything that you do. Whether you show up with a plan or you show without a plan, the fact is that you showed up.
Right.
So if you're showing up every day to do something, I mean, you're only going to get better.
Right.
So I think training helps me become a better person. Training helps me become a better husband, a better father, a better leader for the community, and just overall just great. So training does everything, man. It keeps you going. It shows you the self-discipline. It teaches you to be on time. It's so much to it versus just coming to work out.
Right.
You got to have a plan in place.
Yeah.
And a process to grow and get better. And with struggle, comes growth. And a lot of people struggle at that. But you have to struggle and you have to go through the fire to get better.
That's a fact.
So I think training is key when it comes to physical and also mental. Because it helps you out with everyday life. And some people don't realize it. We got teachers that come to us. We got doctors. We got lawyers. We got people that's never worked out before. We got people that's, our oldest member is 79. Our youngest member is 8 years old.
Okay.
We done had a couple pro athletes in there working out and things like that too. So we're able to adapt to everybody, on physical ability and mental ability too, and being able to push people and push yourself is what's going to get you to that next step.
Absolutely.
No matter what it is in life.
That's why I get my guests in, you know what I'm saying? I love to learn, you know what I'm saying? I'm learning as we go, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Now, we spoke on it earlier, and I feel like I want to talk about it right now, Rashad.
Yep.
Different, okay?
Yep.
9 rounds ain't like nobody else. Y'all got your own style of training. What makes 9 rounds different than anybody else, in your opinion?
In my opinion.
In your opinion, because that's all that, in your opinion.
Yep. And in my opinion is the process.
Right.
And trusting it. We do different workouts every day.
I seen that.
Yep.
I got it in my notes right here.
Yep.
Y'all do different workouts every day. So the body never gets used to.
Never gets used to it, or you never get bored of doing it. Because we switch it up every single day. From cardio to strength training to mid work to kicking to push-ups to kettlebells to dumbbells to speed bag to double end bag to core station.
Yeah.
I mean, from on and on and on and on. You just doing so much, and the key is you doing so much with your own body weight.
Gotcha.
A lot of people out here, it seems like they want to be bodybuilders and they want to put all this weight on their body.
Yeah.
And we're different because you're working with your own body weight. So I mean, after a while, you lift all this weight, and yeah, you look strong, you look good, but will you be able to do that same lift when you're 60, 70 years old?
Yeah.
So with our workout is built to build from the inside out.
True strength.
Versus
true strength.
True strength.
True strength.
Yep.
Yeah. True strength. Just having it when you get older.
Right.
Being able to walk upstairs.
Yeah.
Being able to pick up a couch, being able to move a couch, being able to organize your house or whatever it may be, mow your lawn. So we build one day at a time for the future.
I like that.
For people to be able to be strong mentally and physically. And things like that as well. So doing stuff with your own body weight, training like a boxer, training like a kickboxer, just going through that routine and adding lifting weights with it helps you out overall well-being. But I work out and stick with people for a lifetime.
Yeah.
Something that you can definitely always do.
And that's beautiful, man, because me personally, as a, I always loved boxing growing up. Yeah, if y'all watched the podcast, y'all know my mama kept me out of boxing. She wouldn't let me do it. She didn't want me to lose my teeth to get punched drunk and all that, you know what I mean?
Right.
But I've always had an infatuation with boxing and the training of boxing.
Yep.
Like when I get in my mode, y'all, I'm gonna be honest, I be trying to feel like I'm a boxer, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like my program is I'll wake up early, I'll go without for a while. Not like the boxers do, because Pops, boxers go 6 months and all that.
Oh, yeah.
I ain't training for no world championship. No. But you get what I'm saying? Like I get in that mode where I feel like when I'm on my grind as far as working out and I'm consistent in the gym, I feel like, okay, I feel like a world-class boxer. I'm getting up early, and I got gloves. I'm gonna holler at y'all because I got everything at the house. I've been BSing. Anyway,
Let's go.
you know what I mean? Now, when it comes to somebody, who sees 9 rounds on Instagram, and they are quote unquote out of shape, but they want to get healthy, they want to get in shape. And what advice would y'all give to that individual as the first step to take in their journey to being healthy, however they see fit?
You just said it. First step is taking the first step and showing up. That's the first step. That's the hardest step. That's the hardest.
Say that,
step.
Rashad. Say that.
I mean, that's the hardest step is take the first step and show up. I'm telling you, when you show up, we got you.
Yeah.
We got a dedicated team that love what we do, and we can take you guys through the process, to help you grow mentally and physically.
And matter of fact, since you said it, give a shout out to the team, man. I wish everybody could have been high. We ain't got enough mics for everybody.
Yeah,
give a shout out to the team one time.
So, of course, we got my dad here. He's a trainer there.
Hey.
It's Pops over there.
It's Pops right here.
Pops over there. Yes, sir.
Tombstone.
I heard the nickname. I didn't want to get it wrong and say it wrong. Pops still in shape. Pops look like he still can get down. I ain't want to upset Pops.
Absolutely. And then, of course, you got myself. And you got my sister. She's the trainer there, too.
Sister in there, too?
Sister in there, too.
Yeah, it's a family thing over there.
Oh, yeah.
I love it.
Athlete, grew up, love what she does. You got Rosa. Rosa, she's AKA Brick House.
Okay.
She's great at what she does. She's been with the team for about 6 months now, but she's done 9 rounds for about 8 years.
Okay.
And super solid. And then we got Jesus, good friend of mine. Been knowing him for about 15, 20 years. And he actually came to me with, he was a member at first.
Okay.
So I got a story for him. And, he had some spine issues and things like that to where he needed to kind of get moving and everything. And came to me and we literally changed his life.
Yeah.
So he went from not doing 1 jump rope to now doing 3-minute jump ropes, from not doing 2 push-ups to now doing 20 push-ups straight. And he said, man, I love it, man. You got a job for me? Can I be a trainer here? I said, welcome.
Yeah.
So he's been with us for about 1.5 years or so now too. So so that's the team, myself, my pops, Michaela, my sister, Rosa, and then also Jesus.
And shout out to everybody down there, man. That's beautiful.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
That's beautiful, man. Shout out to everybody. Y'all do great work. And if y'all haven't, man, please go follow the Instagram. And you'll basically get a glimpse on what, Rashad is talking about. Because, you can't miss it. And it's only a microcosm of what goes on in the gym, but it gives you insight into what they got going on in there. Now, Pops, let me ask you this. Did the nickname come growing up, or did you get that once you turned pro? Was you already,
Oh, man, I got that. I got that when I turned pro.
Okay.
What was I? I can't remember. It was 1 or 2 fights. It was where they called me to come down to 810 radio.
Okay.
Went down there, man, and man, they had the guys or the audience call in for like 30 minutes, just giving all type of boxing names, So then, man, I end up, just listening to all of them. Then eventually, man, got down to 1, and that's the one I took.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so 810 radio, man, him and the people, they end up getting that name from me.
See, this is why history has always been my favorite subject, bro, because that's a dope story. You know what I mean? Yeah. Shout out to that individual who called into the radio that day and gave Pops his nickname, man. Yeah. Shout out to you. You somewhere out here. Hey, man, shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. Now, Rashad, tell me this, man. What joy does it bring you training people? Because, I mean, you, as a trainer, man, you get to hear those intimate conversations. Yeah. And, you know what I mean, those... You know, you get to hear people heartfelt problems. You get to see it. Yep. You get to see them going through it. People might be dropping tears in the gym. What joy does it bring you to be a trainer?
I mean, everything. Yeah. It basically lets me know, okay, now this is why you're doing it. Mm-hmm. This is why you started it. That's right. A lot of times you put in all that work and you don't see the results, you know, until something happened. Yeah. You know, so, but the key is just to keep going. That's the key, is to keep going. But people come to us, hey, I can finally do a push-up. Mm-hmm. People come to us, now I can do 10. People come to us, hey, I couldn't hit the speed bag before, but now I'm flowing with it. Yeah. Okay, now I'm bouncing and I'm hitting it. Now I got coordination. I'm a teacher. I walk up 25 flights of stairs a day. I couldn't make it up before. Right. Now I'm running up the stairs. You know, so these kind of stories and testimonials that we're hearing is keeping us motivating. You know, motivated every day to for us to show up, you know, and to know that what we doing is good work, you know, and it's paying off. Yeah, that's right. It's paying off because you don't see it day one, you don't see it day two. But one of our clients, he goes to the barbershop, man, and he gets his haircut. People looking at him now like, man, what you doing? You know, because they see it, right? You know, so. Our people now are walking testimonials, right? You know, from putting in the work, you know, and it pays off. You know, we got some people that come 6 days a week, some people that come 5, 4, some come 2, some come 1. You know, but no matter what, whenever you show up, we gonna show up. Right, that's right. We gonna make sure that we bring the best out of you while we there with that time, because every minute counts. Every minute counts. Every minute counts, and our workout is 30 minutes. You know, we'll do some extra. Especially with Pops, you go about 45 to an hour. You know doing the training. But it's definitely all love, man. It's definitely all love. So I would tell the people, you know, hey, go check out our Google reviews online. The people will speak it better than what we speak it. That's right. And everything. And we would just love for the people to show up. But it brings a lot of joy for us to see people walking into the doors. Yeah. To see people saying that they can't do what they used to do, but now they can do it now. Yeah. You know, so just the repetition of growing and getting better is key for us. So. And I tell you, man, those testimonials, I'm sure that's what like you just said, the people do it. You know what I mean? Yep. Hearing somebody say, man, I can't do a pull-up. Right. But then you see their face and they excited and they saying, hey, man, not only can I do one now, I can knock out a good 5. Smooth. Right. I'm sure that's a great feeling, man. I'm sure that's a good feeling.
It's a beautiful feeling, man. It really is, you know. Yep. Because people, a lot of people, they look from the neck up. Yeah, okay. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You know, you get in that mirror. Well, you in that mirror for an hour. Yeah. You know, the hair, just from neck up. Neck up. You for an hour. But what about from the neck down? Right.
What you can cover up, the world can't see. I can cover this up.
Yeah. You know, you want to work on that. Yeah. You know, we try to work from the heart out. You know, from the heart out. You know, because our the TVs we got on the wall, it tells you your pulse points and your calories. Yeah. The pulse points is your heart. You know, that's what we're trying to get in shape right there. You get that heart in shape, everything else gonna follow.
So everybody, and I seen that. So everybody, everybody who trains wear heart monitors during their training. Yep. Now that's different.
That's different.
That's different.
Yeah, that's for sure. You said it.
That's different. Now, what made y'all come up with that idea? Just to, Pop just said, heart health is important.
It is.
What made you come up with that, Mike? Rashad, I'm sorry.
It's basically, man, just knowing where the heart is. Right. Knowing how strong it is, based on your age, based on your weight, and also your gender. You know, so it's put into different calculations, based on those 3 circumstances. And as you're working out and you're wearing it, you're seeing yourself in real time of of your calories burning, and then also how many pulse points you're earning. You know, so it helps us know kind of where you guys are at within the workout. And then the best thing about it is you get these monthly summaries of your workout too.
Okay.
Of what was your average heart rate. You know, you can track it from the phone. You can track it from the desktop or the laptop, whatever mobile device you may have. And you can see the reports of the dashboard of, okay, I had a good week here. This week wasn't so good. Now I can feel that I'm in the zone a little bit longer, you know, because my heart is getting stronger. I'm building more endurance.
Gotcha.
You know, I'm building more stamina. You know, I can basically go harder for a long period of time versus get tired so quick.
Right.
You know, and we could tell that. So basically, when people are in the red zone, which is where your heart rate is at the highest peak, that's where you're normally like, oh man, I'm tired. But we're trying to get it to where when you're at that zone where I'm tired, you're staying focused mentally. You're not messing up with your punches. You still kicking. You still zoning. You still going through it. You know, so that's how we know you built up enough endurance, enough stamina to stay consistent at that long period of time, just like boxers. Boxers, when they come in, you know, that first round, you hype. You got all your energy. You just now starting. But hey, how many boxers are in shape enough? And you would say it, Pops. How many boxers are in shape enough to be able to have that same hunger from round 1 to round 6 to round 10? You know what I'm saying? Are you able to finish the fight? Yeah. Are you able to knock somebody out when you got one round left? You know, round 12. You know, so that's how we look at it for the people. Right. I mean, they're not boxing, they're not fighting, but they're training like that, you know, to be able to, okay, hey, when you get down to the end of the year with your work schedule, are you taking a whole bunch of time off or are you going to finish the year strong? Right, that's right. If you in sales, hey, you got 30 days to hit a certain quota for this job that you work at. Are you giving up early or are you finishing through? You know, so what we do in the gym is helping people outside of their lifestyle. That's right. Helping people in the workforce, you know, everyday life. It all translates. It all translates, you know, and when you work out, you look good, you feel good. Say that. Say that, Rashad, baby. You feel, yes, sir. And the key for us is we make working out fun. Oh, no, I got to follow that. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I don't mean to cut your wisdom. No. You good. We flowing. We flowing. We make working out fun. That's right. And a lot of people look at it as, man, I got to work out today. Our people, they come in, I got the opportunity to work out today. That's right. So look at it as an opportunity versus dreading it. You know, our people look forward to it. Our trainers look forward to seeing you. And we just looking to grow every single day. Yep. That's wonderful. Go ahead, Pops.
The piggyback off that, you know, you are learning defense and offense in your training. See what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, where, you know, you couldn't kick right and then throw with your left. You know, now you can, you know what I'm saying? You can do it all. Yeah. You know, and if somebody come at you one day, pray they don't.
You should be able to defend yourself.
You should be able to defend yourself.
You should be able to defend yourself.
So look, you do 9 rounds of it all the time.
I agree with you, Pops. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you should be able to defend yourself.
Yeah. I agree. So because it's muscle memory. Yeah. See what I'm saying? It's muscle memory. Yeah. You know, so that is in with the 9 rounds.
Yeah, man. You know, and you know, this conversation we've been rolling. I'm starting to see the difference. Yeah, Rashad. I see what you mean. There is a difference because, you know, just from sitting down with these gentlemen and then just, you know, going on Instagram and everything, you see, you always see there's something different. But y'all are incorporating working out and boxing, kickboxing, and you said it earlier, Rashad. That warrior mentality. You know what I mean? I know how I would feel if I'm coming to work out and somebody's teaching me to defend myself and I'm getting in good shape at the same time.
Right.
Absolutely.
I can only imagine how that would make, you know, me feel, or just an individual who doesn't work out. Yep. You have these individuals that'll bring you in, treat you like family, and make you feel like a warrior. Yeah. And, you know, that turned me up when you said that. Yeah. You know what I mean?
See, there's a confidence.
Yeah.
Right. See what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know? That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know? And then, now, matter of fact, let's piggyback off that, Pops. Watching someone's confidence. What is that like? Watching somebody go from here, you see they ain't got it. And you see them maybe some weeks later, you like, who is that?
Man, the joy. Yeah. Oh, man, the joy, man. Oh, man. I mean, man, it just feels good to give that person that gift. Yeah. You know, give that person what you have, you know. Help that person shall I say, move that mountain.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know, to help that person achieve that goal.
Yeah.
You know, because when you step in there, you got a goal. You got a goal. You got what you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and we ask them, hey, what's your goal? What do you know, what's your what are you looking to get out of this? You know, and they'll tell you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, sometimes they got a story. You know, I'll sit there and listen.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and you make it happen. You try your best. You give it your all to make it happen.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because we got a good trainer, shall I say, trainer family down there that got a heart for every person that walks in that gym.
That's right.
You know, to make a difference.
Yeah.
You know, we know you by name.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and we saying bye as you leave out. You know, by name, and hi as you come in by name. You know, so it's a beautiful family. You know.
And then, Rashad, when you put it all together, man, did you know you was gonna have that family oriented type of environment inside? Did you know it was gonna be that, or like is that just something that came naturally?
I mean, it kind of came naturally. Right. I mean, that was kind of the dream and the vision.
Gotcha.
You know, of having that. You know, and everything too, because it all starts from the top. Right. You know, and I try my best to be my best. You know, to provide that atmosphere. Mm-hmm. You know, so I knew my dad to be a trainer eventually. He didn't starting out day one. Yeah. You know, it took what, like maybe a year before you actually started and got it actually took a minute. But then,
you know, Pop just kind of sat back and looked.
Yeah.
Kind of looked.
You know.
Yeah.
I got you, Pops. It's in my notes. We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that. It's in my notes.
Yeah.
We're gonna get to it.
Kind of sat back and look. My sister been there since day one.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I had a lot of great trainers to come and go. And everything too, but they always hit us up and always miss it. Yeah, you know, and wish that they can be there, but you know they went a different direction and moved on. But like I said, family atmosphere is everything. Yeah, and you can't get that at normal gyms these days, depending on where you go.
Depending on where you go, that's right.
If you go to a Genesis or you go to a Planet Fitness, the person at the front desk, you might not ever see him again.
Me,
you know,
go to Genesis.
They just check you in and say have a great workout.
Yeah,
and sometimes not even that. You know, so we take pride in what we do, and we keep the gym super clean at all times too.
Oh no, it's boy. Follow the Instagram so y'all can see what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Yeah.
We definitely keep it clean because I mean, clean is everything. So we opened up. We opened up in the middle, actually when COVID first started. So,
I love these COVID stories. I swear, Rashad, everybody who come on this podcast, they always tell me. COVID get mentioned at least once every episode. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So COVID was huge. It was basically like a do or die situation for us. You know, COVID hit March of 2020, and we opened up June of 2020. So, you know, it came to a point to where it was like, man, are we going to open or are we just going to just fold up and just give up? But we went ahead and did it anyway. You know, so. We had strict policies that we had to abide by. You know, we had the city come in and do different inspections and things like that to make sure that everybody is 6 feet apart, 8 feet apart or whatnot as they're working out, making sure everybody is wearing masks and things like that too, and everything too. So we developed that habit and always kept it. Right. You know, so as you come into our gym these days, you will see black and red everywhere, but on the mats, on the floor, and we keep it there for just a history marker. You will see blue tape at each station, and that's what the blue tape is for.
I was going to ask you that.
The blue tape is for keeping people spread apart and keeping people having direction, you know, between the rounds and kind of knowing where they step may be, the step marker. Right. That's you know, right. So it's like a scar that started, and it's a scar that we keep in because we know we had that since day one. So we not pilling it up, we not taking it down, we not doing anything. Deep clean twice a day, spray and wipe down everything. And we really take pride in what we do because we say it at the end of the day, you know, hey, it's not our gym, it's the members' gym. That's right. You know, we just here in place to help them to go through their goals and want them to show up to a place that smells good, you know, that looks good, and a state of the art facility.
Oh yeah,
which is key.
Oh yeah.
And then now tell me this, because I mean I love this. You know what I mean? You know, my pops, he called me after every episode.
Yep.
You know, we chop a good episode, son. We get to chop it up.
Yep.
How is it working with pops? You know what I mean?
Hey, let me hear this one.
Yeah, this is good. Yeah, put it right on the spot. Yeah, sir. How is it?
Man, I mean, it's amazing, man, to have a father figure like my dad here. I mean, just like I said, man, from growing up to not knowing what the next steps, but just listening to him and his advice, and really learning from his stories, man.
That's right.
Learning from his mistakes that he tell myself and all my siblings, and really he'll tell it to whoever. You know,
Right.
he looks at everybody, you know, as family, you know, whoever it may be, even if they're not family. You know, so just listen to him and listen to him and have him give his testimonial and you know, having him work with us, man, is the greatest thing.
Yeah.
You know, it really is. It's really something that I can't explain.
I'm knowing, man. I'm
Yeah,
smiling
yeah,
while you
I
smiling, bro.
can't-
This
I
is
can't-
good.
I can't really explain it, man. It's just to show up. It's just to feel it, and the people feel it too. Like, you know, we had a few people come in this past week that was new, that just kind of heard about us, and when they left, they're actually looking for a gym. So they've been a few different gyms and everything, and they're going to be calling our gym their home because, you know, they left and they said they felt the family atmosphere. They said they felt, you know, the positive vibes, the good vibes from the other members, the encouragement, you know, of actually, you know, having somebody by your side to help you every step of the way, you know, which is key. So that's how I feel with my dad, of being there. You know, I know he's somebody I can count on. I know he's somebody that's going to be there through thick and thin. I know he's somebody that's going to give his heart out to whoever he may be talking to, or whoever he may be training at the time, or just somebody he see on the street. You know what I'm saying? He'll give them the best possible advice that he has, and we all feed off of that and listen to it. You know, whether some people may let it go through one ear out the other, I'm pretty sure it's something that he says that's always going to stick.
Yeah.
You know, with them forever, whatever it may be.
And man, if you letting it look, when Pop's talking, if you letting it go in one and out the other, you're doing yourself a disservice.
Right.
Okay?
Yep.
Because one thing I've learned, which I've been like this my whole life,
Yep.
I love sitting around people older than me.
Right.
I'm the baby of the family. So naturally I was around everybody older than me.
Yep.
I just love the wisdom I get. You know what I mean? And just from Pops just telling me, and that's why I asked him about, you know, his upbringing, you know, with boxing and everything. I just love those types of stories because you learn so much from, why not learn from individuals who've been there and done that, as my father like to say.
Yep.
Been there and done that, you know what I mean? So, and then I'll flip it now, Pops. How is it watching your son do something positive that's, you know, that's affecting the community in a positive way? Yeah, I'm putting everybody on the spot today.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, you know what? Man, I don't know if you have kids or not.
No, I don't, Pops.
But it's, oh man, it's just a, man, it's just a joy seeing your kids. Do something positive.
Right, that's right.
You know, oh man, it's just heartfelt.
Yeah.
You know, and to you know, from day one, cleaning that plate, you know, after you done fished some dinner, you know, and they give you that empty plate, you know, and from that all the way up till now, you know, and you seeing that positivity still in it, oh man, that's a beautiful thing. You know, and at the same time to be on the team with them, you know, man, that's even more heartfelt.
Yeah.
You know, oh man, it's really amazing. You know, and I'm piggybacking off of what he said earlier. You know, it's, you know, words can't really describe it.
Right.
You know, it's just a feeling that you get. You know, to be in that atmosphere.
Yeah.
You know, to help someone's dream, you know, come to reality.
Yeah.
You know, and I mean, my dream is to, you know, for all my kids to do well.
That's right.
You know, but to help them, if I'm making sense here.
No. You on point there, Pops. Go ahead.
You know, to help them achieve it, oh man, it's beautiful. You know, it really is. I can say it over and over again. You know, I can say it over and over again. Man, hey man, you better.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Man,
and I'm gonna get Pops right before you get to that point. That's what I'm talking about.
Man,
Yeah.
I end up saying, "Can you bring me that Kleenex?"
Yes, sir. It's beautiful. You know what I mean?
I saw what I end up saying. You know, because it's, man, it's just a different feeling.
Yeah.
You know, it really is. For that to happen. You know.
And I asked you that, Pops. I didn't even mean to get you there, Pops, but it's a beautiful thing because, you know, for me, you know what I'm saying, now that I'm a grown man, and Rashad, I'm sure you can attest to this. When you become grown, man, that relationship with your pops, man, it's like, it changed, you know what I mean? Because you remember all the teachings, and it's like, damn, all that made sense now.
Right.
I'm 28 now, and I talk to my pops on every time me and him chop it up, like, hey, Daddy, man, I remember when you did this back in the day, and I hated you for it, but now that I'm grown, my man, you know what I mean? So that's why it was beautiful, you know what I'm saying? Sean, you was like, come on, Pop, you know, I'm gonna bring Pops with me. I'm like, hell yeah, come on, tell Pops to come back, because I wanted to capture this moment.
Absolutely.
Whether it be for me in the podcast or it be for y'all, you know what I mean? That y'all can go back, the grandbabies, the kids can see it, like, you know what I mean? That's what. This is the joy that I get from doing this.
Legendary right here.
You understand what I'm saying? I don't get joy to do the other stuff, but like I like to do this type of stuff. I like to have real conversations, real emotions, and, you know, give something back to the youth. Because at the end of the day, you know, I'm a young black man, you know, from St. Louis, Missouri, and I know where my life and his life could have gone without a father figure around. I tell everybody, in the community I come from, man, I was one of the lucky ones. I had my father in my life. A lot of dudes didn't, man, and, you know, it shows, unfortunately. You know what I mean? So, man, I just like to push that, man, you know what I'm saying, just that look, you know what I mean, and how important fathers, but more so black fathers are to the development of us, man, because I wouldn't be sitting right here if it wasn't for my daddy. Like I say, that man called me after the episode dropped. Son, good episode, man. I feel like you could have did this a little bit better with this. And I love that between me and my daddy. I can call him about anything. He give me advice about anything. And with gentlemen like yourselves, man, y'all don't waste y'all voices, if you will, excuse me. Y'all don't waste time just saying just BS. When y'all talk, is most of the time it's meaningful. You know what I mean? Majority of the time it's meaningful. And that go back to what you were saying. You know, with Pops just talk to anybody. You know what I mean? So,
and just kind of piggyback on what you just said, man, is you know, your pops called you after the episode, right? You could have done this better. You know, this was good. Critiquing you, man. So this is what my pops been doing ever since day one. Right. After every YMCA basketball game, AAU football game, you know, high school football game, college, it don't matter. Even just in life, you know. You know, I remember we had he had a program going on for me to where I couldn't go to school until I finished 50 push-ups. Every day.
My daddy's the calisthenics king.
Every single day. You know, I couldn't go to school. And if I was late, hey, it was on me. I was in trouble because I'm late. You know, ever since I was little. And even to this day, me being on KCTV5 the other day, man, boy, that was great.
Man, hey, look.
But you should have said this. But you should have did this. But, you know, and it's always a good criticism, man, and that's what we love. But at the end of the day is, hey, but good shit, though.
That's
you know?
right.
You know, it's all love, you know. So that's something that you need and something that I'm lucky to have as my dad here, and that's why I wanted to bring him to this show.
And I'm proud you did. I'm glad you did.
And you know, like I said, thank you for that opportunity, man.
Absolutely.
Because you know, because if it wasn't for him, it wouldn't be me. You know, so
gonna give Pops his flowers up in here. He ain't come here just for nothing.
I can't do nothing but just give back, man. And thank you for this, man. So that's why I want to have you on this show too. So yeah,
my man, yes sir. Mark, that's my dog Mark. He do a podcast with his pops.
Okay.
They got their own podcast together.
Okay.
Yes sir.
If you you look at boxing these days, man, it's a lot of father figures that has their dad in their corner.
Yep.
My dad's always been in my corner, man.
That's right.
You know, you got Devin Haney and Bill Haney, him and his father,
and they like this,
and they tight. You know, you got different fathers. I mean, I think even Tyson Fury and his father, you know, he fights tonight. You know, you got a lot of boxers, man, that have a tight relationship with their sons. Teofimo Lopez, him and his dad. You know, another boxer I'm just thinking about off top. You know, but just to have that relationship, man, is key.
It's key.
And, you know, it's going to help the generations that come after us to have that same relation, too, and just the grind and the go-get mentality.
Yeah.
You know, so.
It's definitely, and, man, you said it, Rashad, man, it's essential. You know what I mean? You know, no need to get into the back and forth and all of that, but just it's essential for a father to be in his son's life. But daughters, too. But absolutely. I'm a black man, so I just know I got friends, unfortunately, who are in prison. I have friends who, you know, are no longer. And, you know, my father used to say this to me all the time. He used to always say, son, if your kids experience the life that you experienced, you failed as a father. That's what my daddy always tell me. Because he always said he'd never let us come up how he came up. My daddy grew up rough, you know what I mean? And he made it his mission. It was 5 of us. He made sure we ain't have a lot. Pops made sure, you know, we had enough, you know what I mean? And like I said before, now that I'm grown, every whooping, every discipline, everything, I'm thankful for.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because I see the bigger picture, and he was giving me discipline. Like Pop's giving you know what I'm saying, the 50 push-ups. I remember when I was in middle school, I'm talking about I want to start lifting weights. My daddy like, man, do some push-ups. Don't lift no damn weights, do some push-ups. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you got my nephew doing it now, man. So just shout out to all the fathers, or your father yourself.
Absolutely.
How's fatherhood, man? I ain't there yet, Rashad, man. How's fatherhood, man?
I love it, man. I love it. I got 2 boys now.
Oh, the lucky one.
Yeah, 2 boys, man, back to back. 2 years apart. 3 days apart.
Hey, now.
Yeah, September 21st and September 24th, man. So 2 healthy boys.
You done? You and the wife done?
No, not yet.
Okay, yeah.
Not yet, man. We gotta create a legacy.
That's right.
Create a legacy, you know, so we can have this going on and on and on.
You want a girl?
I do eventually.
Want a girl?
Yeah, eventually.
Want to keep knocking these boys out, though.
Boys out. To be the leaders, you know. Hey, my dad did, you know.
Yeah.
He got, 3 boys and then 2 girls, you know, so I want to be able to follow the lead.
Yeah, my daddy got a cold play, man. He had 3 girls, then 2 boys, you know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, Pops, we saved Pops, you know what I mean? I think he's going to lose his mind if he had another.
Man.
Yeah, and then, matter of fact, let me say this, man. Let me ask you this. How does fatherhood play into just your everyday motivation to be the best you can be?
Right. Just, it really gave me another, I would say, a bigger picture of why do you wake up every day? You know, it helped me solidify my why.
Right.
You know, it helped me solidify, hey, you know, hard work paid off before, but now you ain't got no choice.
Right.
You got to get up. You got to get to it. You got to make it happen. You got to be successful. You know, it brought more accountability on me to be, you know, the man of my family and the head of my household to provide. Yeah. You know, and I love what I do. You know, and they say when you do great work, it's because you love what you do. You know, and a lot of people really haven't found out what they really do or what they really want. Right. And you know, everything comes and plays into full circle. You know, with having a family and having two boys that are going to be, you know, growing up after me and looking at me and watching every move. Why is that? I watched every move my pop made, you know, and, you know, just from listening and learning, just over the time, it all plays out. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, it's just a blessing. And an opportunity to have an opportunity every day to be able to provide and be able to you know, wake up and have that next opportunity. You know, so yeah, it's everything.
And that's why, I mean, look, y'all know my story by now. You know what I'm saying? We season 3. I'm gonna find me. So I ain't doing it the wrong way, Rashad. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be nobody baby daddy pops. That's basically where I'm at in life. I could have, you know what I mean? Choices, you know what I'm saying? I'll wait.
It's about choices.
My man. You know what I'm saying?
Patience.
Thank you, Pops. Patience.
Yeah.
Patient. Mark, me and you, we ain't got no kids, bro. Patience. Esau, can't talk to you, you know what I'm saying? But blessings, my boy, blessings. You know what I mean? Yes, sir. Now, before y'all get up out of here, Pops, I want to ask you something. You know, since you are, you probably the most knowledgeable person I'm going to have in the room when it comes to boxing. You know what I'm saying? Who is, in your opinion, matter of fact, who is your GOAT of all time? Who is the one boxer who you watched, and it don't got to be politically correct, who was the person you watched growing up and it was like, I want to be like that? You know what I mean? Who was your favorite coming up? Let me say that.
Man.
The GOAT thing. Who was Pop's favorite boxer coming up?
Shoot, man. You might not agree, or you may.
This is you, Pops. This ain't got nothing to do with me. This is you. I want to know Pops. Who was Pop's favorite? Who was the best, in your opinion?
Evander Holyfield.
Now, that is an answer I did not think you was going to say. All right, give it to me, Pops. Go on, break it down for me. Evander Holyfield.
Evander Holyfield.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that
Freak
man,
of nature.
Oh, man.
That man was built like a middle linebacker.
Oh, man.
I remember first time I seen Holyfield, I said, whoa. Boxers built like that? Oh, hell no. Yeah, okay. And Evander Holyfield, huh?
Yeah, Evander Holyfield.
Now, Pops, it's you too. Now, you got to stand on that. Because of what? Why is Holyfield the best to you?
Oh, man, Holyfield came from light heavy on up to heavyweight and dominated.
I didn't even know that. Thank you, Pops. See, I learned something every day. I never knew that.
Oh, yeah.
I thought he was heavyweight the whole time. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And then he took down, the most destructive man to come through boxing.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Which, and Mike Tyson. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Took him apart.
Yeah.
Hey, man, y'all heard what Pop said. Well, matter of fact, Shana, let me ask you, who you got? Because I know you dibble and dabble with boxing being behind Pops. You know what
Absolutely,
I mean?
man.
Who you got?
Really, man, it's hands down, no questions. I think everybody could probably agree to it, but maybe not.
Okay.
My favorite boxer of all time, man, is Mike Tyson.
Say that.
Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson, man. He's just different.
Can you remember your first Mike fight?
He's just different.
That you watched?
I can, man.
Tell me about it.
Man, first fight, what was that? Was that Lennox Lewis? No, that was early in that. Was that Lennox Lewis or who was at the first fight? I forgot, man.
Don't worry about it. Just tell me about the time.
I was little.
Yeah.
We used to go over to the partner's house, my dad's friend's house, man, and watch all the fights.
Yeah.
I'm little. And I'm like, man, what's this guy Mike Tyson, man? He's the only guy that walked to the ring with no shirt on. Might even have a towel on. Don't say nothing, man. He just I'm like, this guy's different. You know what I'm saying? Different. The way he moves.
Yeah.
Just the mindset and just knocking everybody out in the first round. By the time you go and get your nachos and your food, fight's over.
Yeah.
People mad.
I love that's about Mike Tyson.
They mad. Mad because, you paid all this money for pay-per-view and the fight's over. You know what I'm saying? So now you got to wait till, 3, 4, 5 months later to see him fight again. But when you do,
it's going to be over quick again.
Everybody going to show up on time.
Right.
Because, hey, you got to try to watch this fight, man. So I just really think, man, he's the GOAT. I like Muhammad Ali too, know. But like I said, Mike Tyson is just built different, moves different, just a tank, different mindset. He does podcasts too.
Oh, I'm a fan. I watch his podcast. I watch his podcast. I've been watching his podcast about 2 years now.
Hot Box?
Hot Box. That's what it's called. Yep.
Okay. I know he has all the boxes on there and stuff like that.
It's just good to see Mike.
Yeah, it is.
Being able to talk, you know what I mean, and give his story. Because growing up, all we got was, because I was born in 94, so like that was crazy Mike. When I came around, I was tattooed on the face.
Right.
I didn't get to see, Mike, you know what I'm saying, with Customato or like right after Customato. I got crazy Mike Tyson. That's what I got. So it's just beautiful to see Mike Tyson being able to talk. And you're a good dude. Good dude, well-spoken. And I love his story. You know what I mean? Coming from Brownsville and going through what he went through to, the pinnacle of the, heavyweight champion, man, is beautiful. You know what I mean? Who my GOAT? I say, I told y'all what age I was born. What year I was born. My GOAT, man, I got to give it to him, man. It's my dog, Floyd Mayweather. Because watching him box, he kind of went against everything what everybody had. Matter of fact, let me not say that. He was just different. Like when you was talking about Mike, he just seeing Floyd, I'm like, oh man, hold on, there's something different about this one. Like,
Yep.
and then he was, he talked, he walked the walk, talked the talk, and then he made me love boxing just from his defense.
Right.
It's why I fell in love with boxing. Watching him slip and move, I'm like, oh, wait a minute now. That's how you supposed to box. Hit without getting hit.
Right.
Yeah.
Not just walk forward and just,
Yeah.
nah, we don't box like that. Nah, we don't do that. We smooth without, no, you missed me. And I'm going to give you one. Give you straight on your way out.
Yeah.
So, I just, and Pops, I seen you throw your hand up, too. What you want me to do? Say Roberto Duran? That's what you want me to say? Hell no, Canelo. Man, we already handled that, Pops. And Floyd was old as hell when we'll talk about it, Pops. See, come on, man. We on the podcast right now. You know what I'm saying? How we doing, Mark? We good? You standing up. Anytime Mark starts standing up, that's when I know. That's it's kind of like his little indicator, like, you know what I mean? It's time for me to get up out of here. But before I let y'all go, man, anything coming up for 9 rounds, any events, or just, matter of fact, lay it out, the call to action. You know what I mean? For anybody who's going to watch this and have not heard of 9 rounds, just give it to them where they can reach y'all at and everything.
Yep. Yeah. So, I mean, basically, and it's kind of a special I'm throwing on the fly.
Okay.
Ooh, and it's just kind of something I'm thinking about right now. I did it for KCTV5 too. Want to do it for you as well. It's the I-70 podcast, right?
Yes, sir.
I-70. So what I want to do is anybody that text message us I-70 podcast.
Oh.
Text us I-70 podcast. Our number is 816-550-0407. I'll say it again, 816-550-0407. Text message to us I-70 podcast. That's letting us know you heard about us. You heard us through this today. You message that to us. You sign up a full unlimited membership with us. We'll go ahead and give you 50% off of the first 2 months.
Oh, look how I-70 getting y'all hooked up. Hey, Eastside, baby, we need to get this pressed up immediately. Deals getting done with I-70 involved.
50% off membership for the first 2 months.
Yeah.
But you have to commit to us for at least 6 months.
That's right.
Because people want to see results day one. Right. And for us, I mean, it takes time.
It
takes time. So
time.
If you at least do a 6-month membership with us, and you text message that number, 816-550-0407, I-70 podcast, we'll give you 50% off of the first 2 months membership for the unlimited package.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yep. Let's make it happen.
And see, and that's what I'm saying. This is why John do what he do.
Yep.
I make good relationships with good brothers.
Absolutely.
You understand what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Good, genuine relationships. You know what I mean? This is beautiful, man. It all started from a handshake.
Yep.
How many months ago was that?
That was under the bridge. That was the boxing match. That was on the summer, right? I know it was hot outside.
Yeah. It was a month ago.
Yeah.
And we here now.
Yeah. I think in July or August or something. Yeah.
This is beautiful.
Yeah. And what's crazy is, man, I was walking up, man, to the ring, and I was recording the ring to post to our Instagram, and then next thing you know, man, you come over and we start talking and then start rapping, and man, you do this, I do this. Okay, cool, let's link up. So, man, you never know, man. It's all God's timing.
That's
It's all patience. It's all being at the right place at the right time and having the right conversation with the right person, man. So I can't do nothing but, man, just thank you again for allowing us.
My man.
For sure.
My man.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir.
I told y'all, man, Pop still got it, man. Pop almost broke my hand, boy. Pop still got it, man. Don't you mess with Pops. You know what I'm saying? I tell my daddy that old man strength, boy. You gotta watch it, man. They still got a little move. But look, I mean, I want to thank y'all for stopping in for another episode. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the team over at NSPN, I-70 Podcast, 9 rounds. You know what I mean? Yep. I'm your host, everybody's favorite host.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I like to do that. Everybody's favorite host. Jonathan Little. You know what I'm saying? On the world's most dangerous podcast, the I-70 Podcast.
Yep. You know
what I'm saying? Make sure you like, subscribe, share. Make sure you tap in with 9 rounds. Hit them up on Instagram. Facebook page as well. Just
Facebook page.
Facebook, Instagram.
Yep.
Give it to them. Give them the give them the social.
Instagram is at 9 round downtown KCMO.
Say it one more time.
It's simple. At 9 round downtown KCMO. Give us a follow, share a like, let us know. You can even message too if you got the phone number. Message us on Instagram. I-70 Podcast, and you get hooked up too. So hey, just show up and show out.
And with that being said, we out.